I wish the weekend would last longer. I feel like it goes by really fast, and it's not that my job is that bad. It's a lot of information to take in, and I get a lot of anxiety at my job, and I just wish this. I wish the thing straight. I wish the weekend lasted longer because I feel more comfortable when I'm not at work than when I'm at work. Even though, like, I'm glad I have a job and I'm glad I have a place to socialize. I just, I kind of wish I could find a better job, I guess. I mean, and the job is fine, don't get me wrong. It's just, I want to be moving up to bigger and better things at some point. And, like, I'm always worried about what people would think about me at my job. Like, I'm always worried that they're going to have a lesser opinion about me over time. They're gonna think, I'm not doing as good a job, or I always have this weird thing where, like, I have to think about my facial expressions when I go in because I'm on the spectrum for autism, and I have to be careful with facial expressions I make because when I smile too much, that could be considered abuse, and when I frown too much, that could be considered abuse, and you could technically abuse your coworkers if you smile too much at them or frown too much at them. They've never told me that. I'm probably being neurotic, but I've read that on Twitter. That's considered abuse if you smile at people too much or if you frown at people too much. And that's what I've read on Twitter by body language experts and people who know about this stuff. So I'm not saying that people have told me that I need to be more cognizant about what I'm doing. It's just I've read that it's an issue, and I've had jobs in the past where I would smile at someone and then they would just quit, and it's not. And I'm pretty sure they quit because of me. I'm pretty sure I've had jobs where numerous people quit because of me because I worry because I think I have a negative effect on people because I'm a little bit of a toxic person. A little bit of a toxic person, and I worry about that. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it, but I do. And I've failed at jobs before because if everyone else at the place quits, then there's not really a business, is there? Then it's not really anything at all. And I worry about that, and I think, what can I do? I mean, it's not that I'm desperate to get people to like me. It's just I need like a level of tolerance that they'd be willing to work with me, and I need to become more pleasant to work with in general because I'm a little bit I guess the word is slick with my verbiage and stuff. I need to be more soft skills, more something. Um, and I can accomplish that. That's one of the things holding me back in my career is my people skills aren't really good enough. Okay, my people skills aren't good enough, and I know that. And the first step to improving your people skills is by admitting you have a problem with people skills. That's the first step of getting better. Okay, so I admit I have a problem with people skills, and I'm going to think about how I can improve that, how I can improve my communication skills. It's always going to be a problem as long as I'm working. As long as I'm around people, I'm always going to be worse at communicating than everyone else is. And it's something that I'm going to have to work on for literally the rest of my life. And it's difficult. It's really difficult to think about. And it makes me nervous. It makes me really neurotic. Every day when I wake up in the morning, especially when I go to work, I'm really neurotic that, oh, are the people going to like me? Are they going to think less of me for whatever reason? Am I going to say the wrong thing? Am I going to do the wrong thing? I have to be a hard worker, but I also have to keep my head on straight and not act inappropriately around other people. And I have to consider their point of view and their perspective, and what do I look like to other people? What is the appearance I give off when I say something? Does it mean one thing, or could it be taken a different way? You have to be politically correct, and I mean that not in like a sarcastic way. I mean that you have to be you have to say the right things and you have to do the right things, and I think political correctness is a good thing. You will hear people say, "Oh, in today's world," no. I think politically correct is a good thing. You need to be mature, and you need to be progressive in how you say things. Like, you don't say the R word, you say autistic, right? There's a difference between saying the R word and the autistic, because one is what they called people 30 years ago, and autistic is what they call people now. So I'm on the spectrum for autism, so I know about the subject, but um, I don't like to be called the R word because it's used specifically as an insult. Um, but if you say autistic, or Down syndrome is the other primary variety of disability. But if you say someone's autistic, then that means you're taking the time to get to know what the actual issue is. And if you distinguish between autistic and Down syndrome, you're taking the level of effort to learn what is the difference between two different types of disabilities. Instead of just saying the R word, which is what they used to say 30 years ago, you're taking the time to learn what is the difference between this and that. And that's the way I want to be treated, and I have to treat other people the way I want to be treated. I have to say, like, I'd be cognizant of what they feel and what some of the issues they face on a daily basis. In the same way, I want them to be cognizant about the issues I face on a daily basis. And we all face different issues, and it's just a matter of, let's work together to make life better for everyone. And yeah, that's it. It's not, life doesn't have to be that complicated. It could be really simple. I mean, it's always going to be complicated, and I'm always going to be neurotic, and I'm always going to have a lot of anxiety and depression, but mostly just anxiety. And I'm always going to be worried about what I'm going to say, and I'm going to say the wrong thing. And I know that, but I can get better. If you can change, and I can change, then we all can change. That's what Rocky said in Rocky 4. If you can change, and I can change, then we all can change. So let me know in the comments below, are you worried about going to work tomorrow? Are you worried about your job? Does your job stress you out? Let me know in the comments below. If you feel any anxiety about your work or anything like that, please subscribe to the channel. Be part of the community. Please like this video. It really helps out the channel a lot. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.